How are you doing, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Vanilla Let's Play. Back on the Realm server as normal, and I'm down at the community farms actually because I fancy getting a bit of food, because I'm going to go up to the lab in a second and I'm going to show you about the lab, what I've been up to since last time you've seen it. I can't remember what you saw last time. I think it was pretty much I might have a double check in a minute because I'm going to cut the camera because I'm not going to make you watch me go all the way up there because it's just miles away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself some melons because I need to top up my food. So I'm going to run out. The only trouble is with what's it called? Having my laboratory where it is it's so far away. So that's why I'm going to have to cut the camera because it is a mile away. So today I'm trying to think what I'm trying to think what I've done last time. I'm going to have a look. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the lab now and I'm going to show you around what I've been up to. I've been busy and I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. So whatever you're about to see is not my designs. So if I remember, I will put the relevant links in the description, and that way you can go check it out and maybe build them in your own worlds. So, and I'm going to say I've spent quite a few hours building these contraptions and I still haven't finished that door. So yeah, I'll see you up in the lab any second. Okay, so I'm at the lab entrance and I still haven't fixed that hole. I keep falling in it. Nothing's changed really since last time. I'm not going to use this now. I'm not going to use this wall because I was going to have it so it kind of comes out here as part of the building, but I think that looks good. I like that. I'm proud of that actually. For me, that's not bad for a build. I'm quite proud of it. I've not done the roof yet, not even touched it, not even touched any of this up here. The magic is down here. Now before I go down the lift, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a clip around about now of quickly what it looked like before. So just so you get an idea of what it looked like. So here's that clip. Now I'm going to press this and then I'm going to press space. So press this, hold space, and then I'll start bouncing. So now I am literally in the lab. If I let go of space, I'll stop bouncing, otherwise you just keep bouncing forever. And there you go, there's the minecart. And then you got like the elevator, which I'm going to hide a little bit more. Probably put a half slab up there if I've got any down here. As you can see, I've moved some of the stuff down in from my chest down here. Nothing's set in stone down here. This is kind of just mapping out roughly where I'm going to go, what directions. And I'm going to sort of fill this out with scenery, like ideas and certain redstone gadgets and stuff. Okay, so have you got an image of how it looked, the lab was last time you saw it? There was a couple of episodes now, I think. And yeah, I've pretty much only done this part, and I've done all this part. That's pretty much it. Down below was just a quick, like I've just strip mined in the thing. So I had to show you that clip just basically so that it can refresh your memory. So let's pop on down into the minecart and press the button. I have decorated sort of like as if you're looking down. There's like loads of quartz, and there's also lots of these lights scattered down there, so it looks like you're going down an actual mine shaft, but I can't show you because it's going to spoil the surprise. Oh, by the way, I do apologize for the mess. There's still quite a few boxes down there. I haven't quite put everything where it needs to go, so it's not 100% done. But I'm going to show you the progress so far since last time. Now, you remember the clip I just showed you, right? If not, rewind this video, go back and have another quick look. Are you ready for this? I'm going to jump out. Oh, and I'm going to turn around. Are you ready? Here he goes. Look at that. I've been busy. Oh, yeah. And this is the reason why I don't make the episodes every other day. I would do a lot more live streaming before I move. I'll show you around in a second. I would do a lot more live streaming, but under circumstances, live streaming is very hard to do under circumstances because there's always. I'm one of those YouTubers. I don't know about you. If you YouTube as well, whether or not you're like me, I can't record when there's people around. I feel a little bit awkward. I have to have complete silence. I can't go and tell them to shut up because it's not fair on them if I'm, you know what I mean? So it doesn't work. So I have to pick my moments when I record, and live streaming in a semi, I wouldn't say professional way, but as professional as I would like to think I'm doing it, I can't provide that, and I'd like to give it a decent live stream. But at the moment, under circumstances, live streaming is kind of been put to one side. But it's something I'm going to be doing in the future, without a doubt. So this is the lift as you come in, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see from here. Yeah, so there you go. There's the lights scattered up, so it's all been built. This is all, I promise you now, right? I know the last episode, you know that we're using scoreboards, and you know I'm going spawning in command blocks and stuff to do the shops and stuff. But I can tell you now, this is 100% legit. Because I'm not being funny, I don't want to be spawning in items. I've never been like that as a player. I don't spawn in items because it takes the fun out of the game, and I get bored of it really quick. So let's go over here, which is not finished. So I'm going to have multiple floors. This is B1. So B1 has, this is not a permanent sign, this is just a quick fix. I'm going to make this look a little bit better later on. This is going to be like utility farms, for example, potions, anything that's kind of player orientated, like enchanting, potions, that sort of stuff, and storage. There's going to be a real cool storage room, which I'm going to get inspiration from. I'm getting a lot of Tango Tech inspiration. I'll try and remember to put the links for the, say for example, this elevator and what you're about to see in a minute. There's a couple of other designs, which is Tango Tech designs. I don't know if you've ever subscribed to him or heard to him, but he is amazing what he does, and I love his inventions. They're really good. So these are going to be floors. B2, which I haven't even started, is going to be nature and food farms. So tree farms, pumpkin farms, and they're not going to be your bog standard community farm style. They're going to be redstone powered, and it's going to be all automatic as much as possible. Basement 3 is going to be hostile and anything like that, anything that's really science like and like really dangerous, like the dangerous sort of floor, that one. And the even more dangerous floor, oh that's the same sign, is going to be another lift here. There's going to be another lift here, which is basement 4, and that is going to be the lab power core. So what I'm going to do is make that floor not functional, it's going to be more for looks. I'm going to make that look like a massive dangerous power core, so it looks dangerous that if something was to happen, it would make a catastrophic event sort of thing. It's just for looks, that floor, simply. That's the plans for the base. So that way I've got pretty much everything covered in this lab. So in this lab I want to be able to supply myself or my house. Remember my house back in the day, which I've kind of neglected my house. I want to be able to, if I want anything for my house to build, I want to be able to maybe come here, grab the resources and go back down to my house. And yeah, the lab will have everything I will ever need, ever. This is the reception area. This is looking cool. I want to put a villager in here at some point, but the only trouble is the villager would do this and jump over. So I need to find a way of maybe pinning the villager inside there, but I need to get a villager to start with. So that's my reception area. It's got a clock because I would never see daylight. It's got an Apple computer there. It's got a mouse, and it's got a bookshelf with a bit of cake, decoration, filing cabinet. It hasn't got a chair because it's going to look too cluttered, and there's going to be a receptionist in here at some point. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. As you can see, boxes everywhere, and a chest from my house. Ores. I've been mining recently, actually. I've started a new fresh branch mine because I've run out of diamonds. I need diamonds for decent enchanted gear. I'm going to wear all my stuff, actually, while I'm thinking about it. And yeah, as you can see, I don't have a lot of resources. If you want me to be completely honest, I need to get a Fortune 3 before I start using these. But I don't have a great deal of resources, and that's the only trouble. But that's because I've been using it to build the way this looks. As you can see, if you look closely, I've got packed ice. Now, you might be thinking that is rare as you like. Yes, it is. I had to go 6,000 blocks to find this biome. I eventually found the biome. Don't ask me how to get there again, because once I've run out, I've run out. So I stayed there, got several stacks of this stuff. Quartz is quite easy to come by on the server. Iron blocks. Now, I've got next to no iron. I mean, look at me. I've got 28 iron left. I've probably got some I've cooked up somewhere, maybe. Have I cooked up anymore? No, I don't think I have. So I'm literally really low on iron. So as you can see, this place is expensive to build, and that is why I'm not actually on the scoreboard. I'm not actually rolling in much money, and that's pretty much it. So if we're coming into here, this is kind of a reception area, but in here is where all the magic starts happening. As you can see to the left here, we've got a Tango Tech potion brewing stand. Let's see if I've got any particular ingredients that I could probably cook up. What's magma cream? What are you? Potion of fire resistance. We could always do with one of them, right? Because I could go to the nether and get some more blaze rods and such, and maybe wither heads. As you can hear, there's probably a few mobs kicking around. So I'm going to click that. So that's telling me I want that one. And what we're going to do is fire resistance. So I think I need to boost that up to 8. I think that's how you do it. I've got company. I can hear him somewhere. Anyway, so and then once you've done that, if you keep this light on, plays a little tune. If you keep that on, it will continuously make the potions for you, and you don't have to worry about it. But I'm going to turn that off now. And what's going to happen is if I jump up here, watch, jump up this, you might think, oh, is it in here? Nothing's happening, did that? I made that extra. That's just extra, just in case I need to tweak. So what I do is I jump up here, and as you can see all the redstone gump going on. And you can see the potion getting brewed. What's going to happen is, once that's done, it's going to go into this chest here. All done, all cool. And what happens is when I run out of an ingredient, for example, if I run out of sugar, watch, as you can see the light's on, that light indicates it's in stock. So if I take this out, oh, I've run out of sugar. So yeah, that's how that works. That's the potion brewer. It's all good. And it's good for making batches. As you can see, I've been busy. I've been topping these chests up down here. That's just for looks. Kind of looks slightly odd because it breaks the pattern of the way the lab looks, but I can live with that. That's fine by me. In there, that's roughly where the storage room's going to be eventually, and I'm going to have a key lock on here. So what you got to do is you got to type in the right code. You'll go, right, it's 11111, and that's going to let me into the room. It's not going to be 11111, by the way. It's going to be hopefully a key code there, and that's going to be pretty damn slick. Bit of decoration here. I thought that looked quite nice. Bit of water, a bit of greenery in here, and a little random lamp. Rather than use packed ice as decoration, I'm going with light blue glass where needed. I think that keeps the same color code, I guess. This is the another Tango Tech invention. This is the dialable enchanting table. So what happens is if you want to enchant something, which in this case I don't have, what you can do is obviously you check your thing and you go, yeah, okay, oh, hang on, what can I enchant? Okay, my boots. Let's take my boots off a sec. So you put that in there and go, oh, I can get a maximum of 8. So what you do is you right click this, and the bookshelves will come out accordingly, so you can literally increase the value of the enchant. So you can do that, and that will reset eventually when it gets to like this diagonal here, but that's full. If you put it directly to the top, that's as high as you can get. So let's just put that back to reset. But let's just say you don't want to be clicking away going, oh, I don't want to do all this all the time, that's annoying. I just want to get my level 30 enchant. All you got to do is do that, and that will work. And then you just do that, and it goes back to normal, or however you configured it. So if I was to do that, and do that, as you can see, the books are not 100% there. I want a level 30, but then I want to, actually no I don't, I want to go back to what it was. Done. That is awesome. That is brilliant. And it's really compact as well. Fairly compact. That is a Tango Tech design. So once again, if I remember, I'll put it in the description. If I forget for whatever reason, you want to check it out, shout at me in the comments and I will edit the description and I will eventually put it in there. So if I do forget anything, just shout at me in the comment section, not a problem. So that's pretty much all I've been working on. It doesn't look a great deal, but this has taken me quite some time. But that's not it, actually. Down here, there's the spawner, which I think I pointed out previously. It's not really tying into how I'm planning this lab out, because I want hostiles to be on a specific floor, right? I don't want hostiles to be up here. I want them to be a lot lower down. But for now, this spawner will have to stay exactly where it is, because I don't have enough money for a pork chop spawner from the shop, so I can't buy one, so I'm going to have to leave this here. And unfortunately, I think I've found that the best way is just to stay within range, which unfortunately is here, so it's not like a one-hit kill. I could do it a different way, but I want to go down with this. I don't want to build this up. I need to build this down, so it's better than nothing. It's a better than nothing solution. So it's not a permanent solution by any of the means, because for one, they're not taking full damage because I've deliberately done that. So they take more than one hit, for example. Because I was testing it out and I wanted this to go down right the way to the hostile area. So it goes down all the way to where I'm going to keep all the monsters, and they're going to be on a specific floor. But unfortunately, they kept despawning. And then I was going to have the hostiles on the middle floor, which is the one below this, and that one worked a lot better. But the trouble is with that, yeah, it doesn't feel right. I feel like I want the most dangerous things towards the bottom of the base, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of going to go with that idea. So for now, this will just stay put until I get enough money for a spawner, whenever that may be. But I'll work something out. So that's pretty much it. So I'm getting XP here. I'm getting lots of bones and all that junk. But yeah, it's coming on well. I am really enjoying this, and my focus, I have totally lost focus on my house, and I'm really concentrating on getting this done, because this will provide me eventually. I'm aiming for this place to provide me in my Minecraft game. So I'm putting a hell of a lot of work into it to hopefully get a lot of reward from this place. This place will give me a lot of reward back. You know, it's got a lot of automation going to happen, and it's going to be very rewarding to see it when this is eventually done, if I ever get it done. So what do you guys think? It's pretty good, huh? So yeah, just in case I haven't done so, I'm going to take a quick screeny, F5, and we're going to go kind of here, like so. And I'm going to take myself a screenshot. Hang on, let me go slightly to the... Oh, I'm going off track. That'll do. Let's get that chest out of the way. And yeah. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this little tour of my lab. It's come a long way, really, isn't it, since last time. But it has been a while since last time we were down here. And my main focus is this place. Let's have a look, see if my... Oh yeah, my potions are done, and they're 8 minutes. That's good. So there you go. That's cool. That's brilliant. I'm very happy with this. So this is going to be the utility floor, and I'm concentrating on this a little bit. But I am now starting to branch downwards. I'm going to have elevators going down to the relevant floors. And the reason I decided not to go for hostiles to be on the second floor, and because originally I wanted to bring them just to the middle floor, is because I had a staircase. The easiest way was having a staircase, and I'm not being funny. When you've got elevators in your base, it makes it feel bigger. Does that make sense? So it feels a lot bigger. Your base feels massive. Whereas if you've got little steps here and there, it doesn't feel so big. So I've gone with elevators just to make it feel bigger in size. So it's kind of like a little bit of an illusion, I guess. So yeah, this is my progress. This is what I've been playing. This is where I've mainly spent most of my time in this world. So yeah, this place will eventually provide me with many, many good things, and that's why I'm building it. I would hate to think how many hours I've already pumped into this. I haven't finished this area totally. This is roughly what the ceiling's going to look like everywhere as well. I might change it and chop and change it a little bit depending on what floor you're on, maybe. I might only change like the floor and the ceiling. That's probably the only different color code. So I might color code it a little bit. This is just temporary. This is just utility farms like, I don't know, anvil repair machine or enchanting or potion machine, which, you know, that sort of stuff. I love this. This is probably one of my favorite builds I've ever, you know, got myself into in Minecraft vanilla. And you can thank, if you ever play Minecraft and you think that you're losing inspiration, always watch your favorite YouTubers. I'm not joking. They will set off a lot of inspiration. Or, you know, there's many, YouTube is a good way of getting your thirst for the game back. And there was one point, you know, it was about, before I started making this, I think I said this before I started making the lab, I was almost taking a step back from vanilla. I was like, I'm getting bored again. But now I've given myself such a big project. This is going to be ongoing for quite some time. But I won't obviously keep you here every episode. I've got company. They're starting to leak. I'm starting to get a lot more mobs in here now. I've noticed that. It's because actually I've left that open. I've noticed this is a dark spot, so I kind of do it on purpose. There's an enderman. I'm going to take him out. Nothing. So I've deliberately, the reason I'm leaving this here, actually, I'm going to tell you, because this is deliberate, is in case I get a zombie villager. I want to have villagers in this base, and I've got the potions ready at hand. So as you can see, I've got, I think it's here. Or is it here? Oh, when is it then? I'm sure it's that one. I think I've only made 3 of them. I think they're over here. Somewhere. Ah, yeah. Potion of weaknesses and a golden apple ready to go for the first zombie villager that comes here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and trap him somehow. I'm not 100% sure where. But yeah, once I've got him trapped, I can probably minecart him to the relevant place. He's probably going to be a utility farm. So I can imagine him being on this floor. Because he's technically trade. He's not like a... Yeah, I'm not using him for food purposes, so yeah, I don't know. I've got loads to think about, and I am starting to ramble again, like I did last episode. But hopefully you guys can see this coming on really well. Give it a thumbs up. I've put a lot of work into this, and I'm enjoying it. I've got to say, I might have this... This is going to be like the elevator session, and this I am going to probably... Section. I am going to have that little divider here. Only coming out to here. As you can see, there's the stained glass. I think it's a nice little touch. There's a lot of trial and error I've noticed with this place. I've kind of like, I'm trying different patterns. Like these stairs, I've tried different patterns, didn't quite look right. I personally like that. I think that looks cool. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Don't forget, comments in the comment section. Give it a like, thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. And I shall see you in the next episode. And don't forget, if I forget to put those links in and you want to build some of this stuff, these little contraptions here, if I forget for whatever reason, just put it in the comment section. I will get straight onto that for you. So guys, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode. Take it easy.